Welcome back to the channel and to the new Park Who Dis contest. Each and every submission gets its own spotlight, and today we are looking at Spooky World by That Ginger One. Today I'm joined by Haitches. Haitches, otherwise known as Uncle Haitches, your friendly mountain lion, is a Planet Coaster streamer and well-loved member of the community. Hello Haitches.
Hello Moomin, how are you?
Yes, I'm great, thank you. It's lovely to have you back again.
It's lovely to be back, thank you.
So, That Ginger One says, welcome to our newly acquired theme park with a spooky feel. We currently have the UK's first indoor straddle coaster, a spinning coaster, a woody, a haunted house, 2 fantastical flat rides, Wales's first ever Dungeons attraction with a splashing finale, and of course, rescued from the scrap heap, the one and only Beastie roller coaster. Just so you know, our team of GING3Rs are continuing to be on site to make some tweaks to our rides and attractions across the park, not an excuse that I ran out of time in any way whatsoever. Well, there we go. What an introduction there, and lots to look forward to. I've got no idea what a straddle coaster is.
What's a GING3R?
Well, I'll let you figure that one out. So, starting with piece count, which is 42,270. It's a lot higher than I was expecting, actually. But we do have some very hefty-looking show buildings here, so who knows what lies within. This is Park Variation Juliet, which means we've got the River Rapids, the Spinning Coaster, the 360 Power, and the Insanity, giving us the spooky theme.
Ooh,
Spoopy. We've got at least one coaster. Our dark ride is tucked in the middle here, as well as a walkthrough attraction. And the swan is still very much in position down here, now called the Winchester.
I wonder if that's a Shaun of the Dead reference.
And I was thinking the exact same thing. It's got to be, and if it isn't, it is now, because we've just decided.
Exactly. So at one point, do I get to say, so what are you thinking? And you can go, pub, and pan over to the Winchester.
Yes. And here we are, down on the ground, outside Spooky World. Are you spooked, Haitches? I'm spooked.
I am. Can I wait in the car?
You can just stay here. Yeah, I'll do the rest on my own.
No. I'll go with you. I'll be
brave. Are you sure?
I think so.
You're supposed to be a mountain lion, so surely that's
Yeah, but I need a Scooby snack.
Okay, I've got some in my pocket.
Oh, hold on. Okay, thank you.
Okay, wonderful. So here we are, and great use of the existing structure, just recladding it with these spooky bricks. And
yeah, and I like the skulls at the top.
Yes, yeah, nice little motif there, and enjoying these RGB chandeliers. What an interesting contrast. You might want to watch your head on the shutter as we go in.
All right.
Shimmy, limbo.
Oh, that's cool. What is that made out of?
I think those are...
I know the brambles, but I mean the face. I think it might just be the little...
The turret? Upside down turret thing?
Oh, I was thinking it was the wooden or not shingles, but the little bracket.
You know what?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the or the brackets, right?
I think so, yeah. I
still
cool. Can't. I can't. We're just going to say yes. Oh, pillars.
All right.
Pillars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
There we go.
All right, fine.
Are you satisfied?
I am.
But yeah, that looks fantastic. It's very much Wicker Man.
Oh, the Wicker Man.
Yeah, it's very.
I was thinking the Horn King from Disney.
See, I don't get your stupid references.
Oh, I'm sorry. We won't go into Disney's backlog of movies.
No. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
We've got fire and everything. Yeah, very Wicker Man inspired, I feel. Especially seeing as this is a woody. And I believe this is our entrance. Welsh, that I'm not going to attempt to pronounce, of the forest. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I don't even need to say it.
I assume this is how you are in real parks. You just like plow through the people in front of you.
Yes, knocking them all out of the way.
Exactly.
I'm way more important.
That's right.
I'm also levitating above them all.
Oh, I just assumed this is how you view people from looking down on them.
I'm actually very small, so I would probably be at child height. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
This is really clever. Oh, there we go. Of course. Back down we go. This is, by the looks of things, where the piece count is hiding.
Yeah.
Smaller these pieces.
9,900.
Good lord.
It's effective.
Very effective.
And the haze.
Very
is-
misty. Yeah.
Ooh.
Here we are. Wow. Okay. You're very immersed from that queue and very excited to hop on this coaster.
Yeah.
So, let's do it, Haitches.
All right. Let me check my bag, though.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
I thought that was absolutely fantastic. I especially loved such a small detail, but these tunnels, pillars,
What's the coding?
and arch shapes, which makes that even more impressive because they're not, they're quite unwieldy, aren't they? To get them to do this is not easy.
Yeah, it really was sharp. I thought it was some kind of fabric or something from TMTK. But yeah, this was a nice little coaster.
It was, yeah. It just felt very real, very realistic, very fun. Love these banking on these turns here.
I would hate this one also, but it's a great coaster.
But you got on it anyway, so there you go.
I did. And I only passed out twice.
Only 2 times, so that's. I had to prop you up as we were going round.
You did. Thank you for holding my head so I didn't hit the side.
That's quite all right. And of course, this masterpiece here that we've already looked at.
Yeah.
Wowie. Yeah.
I mean, I would consider riding it. Like I have ridden coasters, and I am a bit of a coaster rider. Not really, but anyway, I would really consider this one. It's just a nice little tight coaster.
Yeah, it is. So that was Of the Forest, and behind us, we've got another Welsh word. I'm just not even going to try. Not going to try.
But it's a Welsh park, right, Roman? That's what you said. It's a Welsh park.
What you're saying is it's entirely my fault.
Well, yes. I mean, this entire thing is entirely your fault. Let's be honest.
Well, there you go. It's called Reaper. So once again, we
you
don't
speak Welsh.
I translated that all by myself. Here we are. We've got another coaster. Hey, come back.
Oh.
Whee. I don't know what this is, but it looks fun. So let's go for it. Haitches, I know famously you're a bit of a coaster head and you know a lot about coasters. So, I mean, how would you critique this one?
That was definitely a coaster, and it was awful with how many times it inverted and went upside down and looped in on itself. But it was very well done, I thought, and I really liked the expanse of it, how it like goes all the way to the back of the park.
Mm.
And we have the classic under the bridge that I've noticed in many of your other contestants' parks.
Very true. But what we can agree on is it is a coaster. So that's the most important thing to bear in mind, I think. No, I completely agree with you. It is very expansive, as you said. And it was very smooth. It was very fun.
Yeah.
And traversed a lot of the park. Transfer track. Nice.
You love your transfer tracks.
I love some transfer tracks. I don't know what it is. It's just pretty. Using the clever method of... Oh, well, look, putting me to shame now. See, my method
Wow, they
is...
actually even themed the inside.
Exactly. You put the shutter down so that it's like, oh, I don't have to do anything inside. But that ginger one has done it. These are individual pieces. Computer, phone, coffee cup, folder.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's intense. But appreciated. That was Reaper. And look, it's pretty. I like the lighting as well.
It is.
Uplit in
Oh,
that
yeah, I
purple.
really did like the lighting. Yeah.
Nice. But behind us, we've got our Insanity, of course. And
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've seen someone flip it 90 degrees. Every time it's been facing towards
at
us. Yeah, but now it's going that way. Which,
Well, I guess when you come up the ramp, you kind of want to see it. In
Mm.
effect, if it's coming at you, you can't really see what it's doing. So
that's very true. But interesting that this is the first time I've noticed it. Nice little custom control booth here.
yeah, it's nice.
I like this door. Is that just the...
Is that Planko?
Just the stucco Cortez door?
Huh.
Mm.
I didn't remember there was a glass
No.
door in Planko.
And she's got 2 phones. She need
Well,
2
she's
phones.
very important.
Apparently she
One's
is.
the English and one's the Welsh.
Okay, good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. Okay, and across the bridge, of course, we've got the interaction with the coaster.
And what are you thinking, Moomin?
Mm.
Pub?
Pub. How's that for a slice of fried gold? This is Winchester pub. A reference to Shaun of the Dead. Has to be. Must be. It's a pub and it's called the Winchester. And it's a spooky
And
park.
it's in a spooky park.
Exactly. So yeah, great choice for that and keeping it in its original shape as it is the listed building after all. But we've got this wonderful coaster interaction overhead. That's great. Lovely stuff.
I don't know how I'd feel, though, eating underneath it, though.
No. Some drips of oil on your burger.
Yeah.
Add some flavour.
Builds character. Puts hair on your chest.
It does. This has opened up because this used to be just a service road.
Right.
But this is interesting.
This is like new.
This is a new area
New
of the
for
park.
you.
Yeah. Great sightlines of the spinning coaster. I'm not sure if that is what this is. Another Welsh word. Oh wait, what's that? That's that. So what's that?
I'm not going to pronounce it. But obviously it's that.
Boisterville. That's what I'm going to go for. I don't know. Oh, this is Beastie. This is my...
Oh, okay.
I should have recognised it. It's my own coaster that I literally built piece by piece. Yes, this was in Radyr Valley, but over on the other side of the park.
Oh, well, it's nice that they honor the original park and kept it.
Absolutely. So we're just going to appreciate this. And Haitches, did you know, and I'm going to mention it again because of how long it took me, this is entirely custom supported.
No.
Yes.
And you did this?
I did this.
Wow.
Thanks.
You should do this full time.
This should be my job. Yeah, because the kiddie coaster doesn't have the right supports for this model of coaster, so I did it.
I wonder if there's like a in memoriam for Moomin Little Sock somewhere on the ride.
I'm
like
not dead yet, unless you've got any
but
plans.
I assumed this would have been after you died, because you wouldn't
Okay.
have sold the park.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
this took a grim turn, didn't it? Grim.
A grim.
So what does this
Well done.
mean? Grim's spin. Makes sense.
Oh. I have my little paper bagging in case I get sick.
It's very likely.
It's a cute little.
This is
station.
very adorable. Okay, so this is Grimm's.
I mean, this is a scary, horrifying station. Sorry,
yes,
spooky.
it's not
spooky.
cute or adorable. It's horrifying.
Right.
This is Grimm's spin, and I'm excited for this one, so let's jump on.
Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Haitches will be right back.
I didn't like that little spin right out of the gate. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they would at least let us get up over the hill.
Yeah, the same likewise at the end as well. It was for the most part. It was very well controlled, but then yeah, you get you get your little spin at the start and the little spin at the end. But generally speaking, I thought the control was pretty good for that, considering the amount of traversing it did across the ride area.
Yeah, it's actually much bigger than I initially thought.
Yeah.
But also it's very contained as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. And the
I like that it also goes over Beastie.
It does indeed.
If you like spinning coasters, this is definitely one to check out.
Yes, come along to Spooky World and hop on Grimm's Spin.
I'm excited for these.
Yeah, me too. We've got a selection of dark rides. Well, not dark rides, but certainly show buildings here, and I'm very intrigued. This facade looks incredible.
Yeah, I love a facade that you can't see, like, the building behind it, or that, is actually the building.
Yes.
It just sells it the entire way.
We'll definitely have a fly over after we've been on whatever this might be. Thank goodness there's an English translation here. I don't have to worry about it this time. But yeah, the invitation. It's very.
Well, we have the invite. Shall we RSVP? Yes.
I think we must, but it's an ominous invitation, isn't it?
It is.
This is cozy.
I love the sconces.
I'm scared. Those are nice sconces. I'm actually a bit scared.
Yeah. What even is the ride? Do we know what is in here?
No idea. I think that's what's worrying me. I don't know what's to come. Ooh. What a lovely library.
Yeah.
Building the anticipation.
That's right.
Oh, we're going through the open bookcase.
That's nice. Yeah. That's a nice little touch.
Here we are. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, is
not what I was expecting.
Is this a straddle coaster? That makes sense. Okay, Haitches, are you ready to straddle with me?
I guess so. This looks very... I've never ridden one of these types of coasters.
No.
I can't imagine it's too comfortable.
It doesn't look it. Very excited for this. I'm assuming this is an indoor coaster, so let's do this.
All right. The invitation.
The invitation. So just full clarity, we just had to play around a little bit with the friction settings to get this to work properly. I don't know whether it was made using mods or something else, but I've done my best to make it complete the track, so hopefully the speed is roughly what it should be, but just thought I'd clarify that now. But anyway, let's do this.
Well, all in all, a nice little indoor coaster.
It was. Yeah, I'm just very impressed with the amount of track that's fit into this show building. 96 seconds.
Because of Planko's nighttime isn't actually dark, you know, I bet you'd be able to do a lot more with the lighting and stuff if it was truly dark inside of a building, like
Yeah.
it would be.
Very true.
But what he's done is amazing in and of itself. Just a few lighting and a few effects here and there.
Yeah, absolutely. And just certainly very unique. It's not something that I've experienced with this coaster type in as an indoor coaster, yeah. And here's our show building. Enormous.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, really clever with the facade here.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know how big it was or anything.
No.
I also love that the facade carries over into the food court to the left into the next show building.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's great.
What's the grading?
Oh, no, is that just Hue fence poles?
Fence pole. Oh. That's so clever.
Smart. And of course,
Exit through the gift
yes,
shop.
we exit
Yep.
through the gift shop. Okay, moving on.
You didn't want to buy a picture of us on the ride? It's fine, but
I'll go back later.
can't we just take a photo of it with our phones?
No, it's not the same.
Fine.
Got our 360 power here. Doing what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Another interesting show building. Another great
It's an
facade.
unassuming show building.
It is. Very simple looking house. But then as we can see down the side,
Yeah.
lengthy.
Oh, I like that it's a mailbox for the side.
That's great. A Swedish.
You can't
That's...
say that on YouTube.
Oh, there was a park at the very beginning. Bruno. I think Bruno's park is called Aswedis. Aswedis. So it obviously means something to do with spooky. Let me just check. I know I checked at the time, but it was a long time ago. It means terrifying.
I wonder if this is going to be like a poltergeist or something to that effect.
Quite possibly. So I think this is our dark ride. One I flew over earlier. Let's head in. Yeah, I'm getting like phasmophobia vibes here.
Yeah.
And here we go. We got the huntsman. Without further ado, it's time for our dark ride.
If we must.
It's okay, I'll take care of you.
All right. I actually really loved this because this is the type of like horror ride that I grew up on
Yeah.
at certain carnivals or fairs and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like peak budget dark ride, and yeah, I loved it.
Just atmosphere and a few key set pieces
Yeah.
and like being able to see the exit sign right there. You know, it's not trying to hide it or anything. It's like, here's the exit. Yep,
Yeah.
this is a building.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's like the park were like, so we bought these spooky props. Can we make this into an entire dark ride?
Exactly.
Which they did, and it went for a specific style, and it pulled it off very well. And I'm gonna guess, yeah, look, we got a little.
Oh, that's so cool!
transfer.
I thought it was like supposed to be a misdirection of, oh, we're gonna go straight. Nope, we veered to the right.
Yeah,
it was just a transfer track.
I guess it's double purpose, isn't it? Yeah, transfer into there, and I'm guessing, yeah.
Ooh.
It actually lines up with a shutter on the outside as well.
You love that.
I love that. Here you go, Haitches. Here are the gingineers.
Ah, gingineering. I like that.
There we go. I like these porta cabins. It's clever use of the shipping containers.
And the windows just turn on their side. And...
Yeah. This is the dungeon. This is bringing the dungeons to Wales. We've obviously got the London dungeons. There's the Edinburgh dungeons, and I'm sure there's many more that I'm not aware of. But now we've got some Welsh dungeons, and the doors are open just in time for us.
Wow. Are the London dungeons called the Lungeons?
Ah, Haitches. But this is great. This is so reminiscent of what the dungeons are. You've got your little areas. It's a walkthrough experience. Then you've got some sections where you sit down. There'll be an actor on the stage. Don't know what's going on here.
It's a chiropractor office, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right. They'll crack your bones. Ah?
Ah, dear.
Now, what are the dungeons? I'm afraid as an American, I'm a little ignorant to what this... Is this just a walkthrough where there are like themes of macabre and horror?
Exactly. It's essentially it's a themed walkthrough experience. Very horrific, very much blood, guts, gore. The London dungeons, the last time I went was a very long time ago, but I know there was a long sequence all about Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
So that kind of thing.
So is it a haunted house where things are jumping out at you, or is it truly just a walk and look at still images, like a museum almost?
So you'll get sections with actors that will tell you stories, and there'll be like short scare sections, maybe mirror mazes, that kind of stuff. But it's all like the dungeons is like the best of the best, like top quality theming everywhere, set pieces and special effects, and even they have dark ride sections as well. So you hop on like a boat or a track ride. So
oh, that's really cool.
Speaking of mirror maze, I think this is what this is here.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would agree.
Fantastic. Oh, and we've got a courtroom. I think there is a courtroom scene in one of the dungeons. I can't remember which one it is. And I'm noticing a lot of fire exits, and I'm very tempted to go through them. Do I go through them?
Yes.
Yes.
At least one of them.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, it actually goes some... Oh my goodness.
They all connect.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes, that
goodness.
takes us back there.
Amazing.
Where does this one go? Oh, exit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, all the fire exits. Oh, no, by the real exit. That's really cool.
Wowie. This is exactly what I love. Just leave me here. Just leave me in the back alleys.
Yeah. Moomin loves a good wait.
No, let's leave that one there. And
wow.
This leads us to our rapids.
That's amazing.
I'm a big fan of this. I'm very intrigued to see where this goes. So,
me too.
Let's hop on. The Black River.
Sorry, the kid's face right there, just right at, yeah. That's what you look like in real life, right?
That's exactly what I look like.
All right.
Great stuff. Now, I know that was short, but once again, that is very reminiscent of the London dungeons, certainly when I went there. I think it's moved now, actually. The one that was on Tooley Street before it moved to by the river, it had a kind of log flume experience that was very short, but it you essentially went up a lift hill, and then it did a little spin, and then you went down the drop backwards with some strobing, and then you got off again. So this is just very reminiscent of that, and kind of does exactly what it should do. So it's a great way of incorporating one of the essential rides from the contest into the walkthrough experience.
Yeah, and I don't even think it needed to be that long because, like you said, the first half of it is the walkthrough,
Yes.
so you only need a little bit of excitement at the end. And
Absolutely.
this is why you don't overwork your engineers.
Your engineers are very unhappy. And this brings us out to where we looked before with these fire exits.
Go on, you want to look
Yeah.
at the other fire exits?
You know me.
I
There we go,
do.
they're all linked. Fantastic.
They are. That's so clever because I wouldn't do that. You
It's
know?
a lot of work, let's be honest, especially when you go to
Actually
detail
incorporate it.
doing the actual
Yeah.
hallways.
Oh, it almost looks nice in the daytime. Not that it looked bad, but I mean, not
As
scary.
in, yeah, it looks like a happy place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to have a little fly around at daytime. Still looks great.
But if you're going to a spooky park, you really want to go at nighttime. I mean, you
Yes.
really just want to.
Absolutely. Overall, I am very impressed with this park. It's had a lot of unique elements that I haven't seen done before, and a lot of things that I'm definitely going to be borrowing for my next projects. This whole side here with these interior in show build sections and these facades, just brilliant. Especially this one here.
Yeah, this just is such a good world building with, and it's not even that big of a facade.
No. Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking.
it still sells it when you're,
this
when
house.
you're in that little courtyard. It really sells that Gothic
Yeah.
castle. And then like you said, this little house facade isn't that big, but it does sell the whole like this is a haunted house.
Yeah. Brilliant work.
Yeah, it's a great park, and it's one of those parks that you wish you could visit if it were real.
That's very true. So this is actually Haitches' last appearance in the spotlights, so I just want to say an extra huge thank you to you for coming along and joining me for these spotlights. It's been a pleasure.
The pleasure has been all mine, woman. Thanks again.
Make sure you keep tabs on your favourites ready for the public vote after all submissions have been showcased. Don't forget to like this video, not only to support me, but to show some love to today's creator. Catch you in the next one.